Perhaps the moment when I felt my calls to the vocation, it was actually here in Cheshire. I was outside the chapel, and the brothers began to sing the Veni Creator for their morning meditation. And as I was there praying, I just felt very strongly our Lord's call, saying this is where He wanted me to be, and I felt at home.
Like, I never really wanted to be a Legionary necessarily. I always thought they were cool, but I didn't want to be one. But then I was in a holy hour on one of their camps one day, and I suddenly realized that God was right in front of me. And that was a big realization. And then as soon as I had that realization, I got this idea in my head that I need to go to the apostolic school to be a Legionary.
A couple months ago, before I did my profession, I remember we were everybody in the chapel, and I remember that thoughts about that I wasn't able to be a priest kept coming to my mind. And I was in front of the Blessed Sacrament, and they just kept coming. And I was a little bit, not scared, but I didn't really know what to do. But then this thought really strongly came to my mind of God telling me, I know that you are trash, but you are my trash, and the important part is that you are mine.
I came to the United States without knowing English, and for me it was 1 year of desert, really me and God. And then in the silence I really learned to know God, that God speaks and He really listened to me.
It goes back to a simple moment I had during spiritual exercises, ending my first year of novitiate. It was 9:41 in the evening. Father James Perez was preaching the spiritual exercises, and I realized that was it. God was asking me to be a priest.
Always I felt in my heart since I was a kid that I want to be a priest. But there is a moment actually for a Holy Week. That was 6 years ago when I was in my last year of high school in Colombia. I was in a small town with the people there. There were no priests, just two missionaries, a friend and myself, and we had to give communion to the people. So in that moment when I was giving communion to the people, I was giving the Eucharist to the people, I really felt in my heart, wow, this is for me.
After confession, I remember just sitting in the chapel in the church, in the back pew, kind of crying, knowing that God forgave me, how His love is so infinite, it's so great. And I was just, sitting, looking down, crying. And suddenly, I heard the rain, and at that moment, it clicked to me. So I looked up the crucifix, and I just felt like Jesus was saying, don't worry, Moses, I'm crying with you. And there was like the whole conversion moment for my life.